Hey guys, Joe here with Southern Coastal Cooking. We just got back from a just glorious trip down to the Gulf Coast, and we went down there and had some great seafood, and cooked some great seafood, and just relaxed. And now we're back to the grind for another year. So what we're going to do here, we came home a day early just so we could relax a little bit, and not have to jump right back to work. I've got some chuck roast here. We figured this would be a good thing just to kind of good comfort food, getting back and just kind of thinking about everything that went on. So I've got a couple chuck roasts, and I've got some of this Stubb's steak rub here, spice rub, and I think that's going to give it a good little pop to it. Let me if I can get this open with one hand. Maybe not. There it goes. Let's put a little bit of this Stubb's steak rub on here. Just a little there, just to really give it some pop. I'll press that down a little bit. Then I'm going to go back over it with some of this, just this coffee rub I got, this Weber coffee rub. Some stuff that's cheap. I pick it up at Sam's. I think it's like $3 and something for this, but it works well with a roast. And it's just a good little subtle rub here. So we're going to try to rub that in as well. Just something to give it a little flavor, a little bit of pop there. Man, with just a little salt, garlic, cracked black. A little bit more of this on there. But anyway, I've got two of these roasts. I'm going to do both sides of these before we sear them. Y'all, now what I'm going to do, something a little different than you've seen me. This is mainly because of space in the pan. I'm going to kind of take this roast apart on the seams. You see here? See how it's, how it's stuck together with the membranes and all that stuff? We're just going to cut along with that. Just very easy like that, and just take this bad boy apart. I know it sounds kind of strange, but this will give us a lot more room to use the big skillet that we're going to use, and just go along the natural lines of the roast. I don't think will be a bad thing at all, and hopefully help us get cooked a little bit quicker. You know what I mean? So, we'll do that and just take these roasts apart. All right, y'all. Now I got some plain flour. I'm gonna take a little bezel, sprinkle in that plain flour, and a little bit more of this steak rub. There we go, just like that. Maybe just a little bit of the coffee rub. And just get everything kind of mixed in there. And what we'll do is we'll lightly flour the pieces of roast. And that will help the gravy and everything like that when it cooks. It'll help it to brown up nicely. So we'll go ahead and put the roast pieces in here. Batter Pro. I'll put a link to where you can get one of these in the description box. People always ask me about this thing every time I use it. I thought everybody had one of these. Anyway, so let's get those in there. Then fit one more piece like that. Get that battered up, and that way, just make this real easy. Uh-oh, I just caught in there. I don't want that. It's just a lot easier to just get a coating of batter on everything, or batter, just flour. Basically, that's all we want. Just like that. We go out making a huge mess. This thing just really saves us. So there we go. I'll show you what it looks like. See there, you just got a light coating of flour. We'll set those aside. Also, this is what we'll do now. I got some oil heating up here. I got the battered or the floured roast over here. We're going to fry it off just for a second in this oil. Just brown it and then put it over there in the Dutch oven. I think my oil's kind of gotten hot here, so what we'll do is we'll put the first piece in there and see how it does. Again, we just want to get a little bit of browning on it. That's all we're trying to do here. So I'm going to show y'all what we got going. Take a little piece here and just put it down just like that. And just let it brown off. The oil's not quite hot enough, but you get the idea. Alright y'all, let's try this again. And these are how my videos are. I don't do much editing or anything like that. It's real life, mistakes and stuff like that. You'll see. You're cooking right along with me. So let's go right down here in the oil. That's more like it. That's what I want to see. I want to see the sizzling and popping and stuff like that. I'm probably going to let this go, let's see, about 30 seconds aside. I already got the microwave set. Let this go about 30 seconds. And that will be perfect for brown up just like I want it to. You don't want it to go too long or anything like that. So that's 30 seconds on this side. Another thing, you don't want to crowd the pan or it'll cool the oil down. But see there, see how it's got that nice brown to it? That's going to be great for the gravy and everything else. So we'll get it 30 seconds on this other side as well. Just look at the color on that beef. Isn't that gorgeous? And I've got it all here in the Dutch oven on low. That beautiful, just caramelized, that brown flour on the outside. Now I'm going to add a couple things. I've got some of this Shiner. This is their black lager here. I use this in place of a stout. Sometimes you can use a stout with a recipe like this. Use whatever you like. So I'm going to add one. This is a 12 fluid ounce to this. Just going to give it some wonderful flavor. Okay. Got that there. And then I'm going to add just a touch of beef stock. Okay. It's an unsalted beef stock because we've got all those rubs and everything like that. We don't need too much salt. So let's add a little bit of, we'll shake it up a little bit better. Add a little beef stock to this. Just get the liquid level up some. There we go. All right, that's looking right. Then we'll find the lid to this Dutch oven. Let this simmer on low for a while. I'm gonna cut up some vegetables. We'll make them go with that. You know, this is gonna be gorgeous. It's gonna be delicious. All right, y'all. So we've been going here for about 30 minutes or so. You see how it's just steeping, just like that, just simmering. That's what you want to see. You don't want it to be boiling. You still want to have a little simmering to it. I'm probably going to take these, get some tongs or something so we can move this around a little bit because we want to kind of poke at it a little bit, I guess. But just everything, you just want to stay tender, get real nice, and then that liquid a little bit. Oh yeah, man, this is going to be great. So just let this go like this. I'm gonna put the top back on it. Let it go for about another 30 minutes, and we'll check it again, y'all. That looks great. All right, y'all. So it's been about another 30 minutes or so, and really starting to heat up. Look at that. It's wonderful. My burner's on low here, but I would rather this not boil so hard, so I'm probably gonna move this on one of the smaller burners. Before I do that, I want to add some vegetation. I've got some onions, y'all. Let's throw some onions in there. Fresh, just chopped Vidalia. Like a good sweet onion. I think those are really nice. And this will help. Just give us a good flavor and everything there. Let's just kind of punch those down a little bit. I've also got, of course, you know, with your peppers, you know, your pepper style beef and everything. I want to put a little bit of cracked black on them. Pepper like that. And then I've got some bell pepper. And let's put a little bell pepper over it too. Like that. And now that we've done this, we'll cover this and let it go for about another, you know, that bring the temperature down some. Let those vegetables get all nice. Also, I just checked this again, and you see it's just bubbling like that. I'm going to go ahead and take the lid off now, move it to the back burner, turn on low, and just let everything reduce here. Alright, y'all, it's been simmering here for several hours, and it's gotten just the right consistency. I mean, look at it, it's just falling apart. I'm going to serve the wife up a little bit here, and just, oh wow, look at that. Some good onions and peppers in there. And I'm just getting it roast. I mean, this is just gorgeous right there. That's what I'm talking about. Oh yeah. I'm gonna make me some on a po' boy here in a second. I'm gonna serve mine. I was thinking about doing a po' boy, but instead we made some of this yum yum bread. I did a video on it too. Yeah, I'm gonna serve it over some of this yum yum bread, especially like a French bread. Just cooked up really nicely. So we're just going to put it like this over the bread. Then I'll add some of the peppers to it. Second, y'all. Some of the peppers and the onions and with toppings and stuff like that. You know, just what you would with po' boy. Then got some of the gravy, the brown gravy here. We'll just put that right over it. And that, my friends, that's going to be a dish right there. Oh, yes, sir. Delicious. Again, like I said, with peppers and stuff like that, onions, bell pepper, red peppers, just all that goodness right there. Put some of that on top as well. We're gonna give that a try. All right, y'all, let's give this a taste. Looks wonderful. And look at that. We'll get some of this bread on here. And that crusty yum bread with the beef and everything else. Oh, y'all, I can't wait to taste this. It's really, really good. That's delicious, y'all. I'm telling you what. Right there with the yum bread and the roast and the peppers. Absolutely wonderful, y'all. Please like the videos, share them, sub my channel. Thank y'all everything. God bless. Y'all take it easy.